morning, friends. It is probably a little bit loud out here, but we're going to try this anyway. Just to give you an update regarding Easter. We are still planning on having worship. We were surprised and delighted a little bit to see the state stay-at-home order here in Alabama, that it excluded a couple of exceptions for worship. One is that you meet, of course, 10 or fewer people and you keep those social distancing guidelines. And then the other was that if you do a type of drive-in service, that they thought that would be an acceptable way, so long as people stay in their cars. And so we want to encourage you, if you attend our service on Easter Sunday morning, that you do stay in your vehicle, that you, were it me and I'm not up on the podium preaching, I would be in my car with the window rolled up and the air conditioner on. And we've had blessed weather for the last couple of weeks, and couldn't ask for any better. But assuming everything's like it is right now, we'll still plan on having service. So we invite you to come out, but also want to give you those instructions to please remain in your vehicle. We've done taking up an offering a little bit different way, and so we'll have you done it. We did several iterations, and we finally settled on what we did this past Sunday, which is to have two of our men stationed with at least a 6-foot long fishing net, and in that net there's a bag, and when the offering is deposited in the bag, after it's all collected, what we do is we're able to take the bag, make sure everything's down in the bottom, cut off the bottom of the bag so that it makes a smaller bag, and we're able to take that. We can fumigate it with some Lysol and tie it up and put it in a safe location for a number of days until it is safe to handle. And so that's kind of how we're proceeding at the moment with taking up an offering. We'll probably do that again on Sunday morning as well, and that would be at the end of the service as people are making their way out. And so we'll try to give you some more information on that day in regards to how you're able to worship in that way. So let me give you some instructions. Our campus is, we're uniquely positioned in the county that we live in, and Oak Bowery has a beautiful campus. We have 2 buildings, and we have, I would say, 4 parking lots. And so I'm going to switch now. I'm going to move the camera, and I'm going to position it so that you can see our high-tech rendition, 3D model of Oak Bowery's campus, and give you some instructions in regards to how you can park, especially if our top parking lot is full. We hadn't filled up yet, but we're getting close. And so if you come on Sunday morning and that parking lot is full, don't feel like you need to just leave. There are a couple of other options for you. So I'm going to move the camera, and we'll cut to that. All right, now we're going to use our faithful inherited pocket knife to give you an overview of our campus. This is Highway 144, of course. That's the main church building. The infamous bell tower is right here on the corner of the parking lot. This is our upper parking lot. It's where we generally meet, and David and Debbie and myself will be stationed there on the porch of the church. And but because of how our campus is laid out up there on the hill, we're able to broadcast in such a way that it covers our entire campus. So if you were to come in Sunday morning and the top parking lot be full, we have the parking lot near the fellowship hall behind the building, kind of down the hill. You can pull in there, or we also have the lower parking lot next to the church and a parking lot on the opposite side of the church. All those locations should pick up that 105.7 frequency, but of course we don't start broadcasting until right at time for service, and we stop as soon as the service is over in case somebody else needs that frequency. So you'll have to tune your radio ahead of time, or you can wait till the 10 o'clock hour and it should seek and find it simply that way. I would encourage you, if you're in one of these other parking lots, we're not using the lines in our upper parking lot. If you've been to one of our services, people are parked in a certain way so that hopefully they can see. If you pull down to one of the other parking lots, I would encourage you just to be sure that you leave a parking space in between you and the person next to you, and that way you're able to maintain any social distancing that you might need to have. And again, I would encourage you to keep your engine running, or at the very least keep your windows rolled up, and be sure that you are safe and secure. We want you to worship. We want you to come be with us if you can do so safely. If you can't and you need to stay home, watch the Facebook live stream. That certainly is all right as well. There are many who are receiving that transmission. If you can't receive it during the 10 o'clock hour because of the amount of traffic on the networks, if you will wait until after the 10 o'clock hour, 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, you should be able to stream it without any problem. Once we upload the video, it stays uploaded. It goes ahead and archives it to our Facebook page. And so, well, we're really high tech, aren't we? Love y'all. Thank you for being faithful, and we hope to see you soon. Stay safe until all of this mess kind of passes us over, and don't live in fear, but don't be foolish either. God bless.